In a small, quiet village surrounded by golden fields, there lived a humble farmer and his loyal donkey. For many years, the donkey had been the farmer's greatest helper, carrying heavy loads, plowing fields, and standing by him through storms and seasons. But time took its toll. The donkey grew old and weak. Seeing his faithful friend unable to work, the farmer allowed him to live freely in the meadows, grazing peacefully under the sun. It was a gentle retirement, a gift of rest for years of hard labor. Yet beneath the calm, destiny had other plans. The donkey's life, which seemed to be nearing its end, was about to change forever, proving that even when we think our purpose has faded, life can test us again to reveal our hidden strength and courage. One warm afternoon, the donkey wandered across the open fields, enjoying the breeze and the taste of fresh grass. But as fate would have it, he stumbled and fell into an old, deep, narrow well. The fall was sudden and terrifying. Trapped in the darkness, he cried out in panic, his voice echoing through the empty countryside. Hours passed before a neighbor heard the desperate cries and rushed to alert the farmer. When they peered into the well, their hearts ached to see the helpless creature below. They tried ropes, ladders, and every trick they knew, but nothing worked. As exhaustion set in, hope began to fade. The farmer, torn between love and despair, made a heartbreaking decision, one that would test the donkey's will to live and awaken a lesson that would echo through the village for years. The farmer stood by the well, looking down at his old companion. Memories of their shared days filled his heart, the early mornings, the harvests, the struggles. But reality struck hard. The donkey was too old, and rescuing him seemed impossible. The farmer sighed deeply, his eyes moist. He made the most painful decision of his life, to fill the well with dirt, believing it was better to end the donkey's suffering peacefully. His neighbors, though reluctant, agreed to help. With heavy hearts, they began to shovel dirt into the well. The first layers hit the donkey's back, confusion turned into fear, fear into sorrow. The donkey brayed in anguish, realizing what was happening. Above, the farmer whispered a quiet goodbye. Yet, in that moment of despair, something remarkable was stirring below, a spark of survival that no one expected. As dirt continued to rain down, something inside the donkey changed. Instead of giving up, he decided to fight. With every shovel of soil that fell on him, he shook it off and stepped up. Each bit of dirt meant to bury him became a stepping stone toward freedom. Slowly, inch by inch, he rose higher. The people above grew silent, puzzled by the absence of cries. What they didn't know was that the donkey was transforming his struggle into strength. The same earth meant to end his life was now lifting him out of the darkness. This powerful act symbolizes one of life's greatest lessons. Every problem thrown our way can either crush us or raise us, depending on how we choose to face it. The donkey chose courage over fear, and action over despair. Time passed, and the crowd above wondered why all had gone quiet. The farmer leaned over the edge of the well, expecting sorrow, but what he saw left him speechless. There, standing on the rising mound of dirt, was his donkey, climbing steadily toward the top. Within moments, the donkey leapt gracefully out of the well and stood proudly on solid ground. The villagers gasped in awe. The animal that was once written off as too old had defied death itself. The farmer was stunned, not only by the donkey's survival but by the deeper truth it carried. That day, the donkey walked away, not just alive, but free. He had discovered his own strength and no longer needed anyone's validation. His heart, once broken, now beat with the rhythm of resilience and self-belief. This story reminds us that life will often test us in painful ways. Sometimes, people we trust may give up on us. Sometimes, our situations seem hopeless. But like the donkey, we must learn to shake off the dirt of doubt, fear, and pain, and use it to climb higher. Every failure, insult, or obstacle can become a lesson if we let it. The donkey didn't wait for rescue, he took control of his fate. That's the true essence of resilience, finding strength in adversity. His story teaches us self-worth, perseverance, and the power of inner courage. We are never too old, too broken, or too late to rise again. When life tries to bury you, remember, every shovel of dirt can either bury your spirit, or help you step up toward the light.